All right. Well, Anthony Collins, I guess, has missed the last 7 games. How much different are they without him?
I'm sure they're a lot different. Obviously, when you're preparing for an opponent, you're looking at their most recent games.
So you haven't seen it?
I mean, I've seen it. Unfortunately, I have seen him play.
A couple years ago.
You know, he's a really good player, so.
I guess I'm asking, do they miss him?
Oh, yeah, they obviously miss him. You know, South Florida's an unusual team. You know, to win on the road at Temple, not an easy thing to do. They beat Alabama, so they got some impressive wins. They got some head-scratching performances, but they were 4-0 on the road going into last night. So, and I think when they're relying upon some freshmen on the interior. Whenever you're relying upon freshmen at times, it can lead to being inconsistent as a team. But in preparation, I just focus always on they're going to play their best game. And what is their best game? And when they're at their best, here's what they're capable of, and this is what we need to prepare for. Now, the Collins question is, you know, when you're ever dealing with a guy that may or may not come back, it's tough. You know, it makes it tough in your preparation.
They hang their hat on defense like you do. Maybe not do it as well as you do, but that's what they're known for.
Well, and now this year, and I heard him telecast last night, I guess they're maybe averaging the most or second most points since Stan's been the coach there.
They're still last in the league in scoring.
Yeah, and maybe that's an overall number. I heard that, and I don't know. So you got to watch those announcers. So, yeah, I mean, they've always been a big, strong, physical team. And they got some. They have those guys. They're just freshmen. They have two of the best freshman big guys in the country that are going to be around college basketball. You know, that aren't going to go one and done. So I think the key to their team is Victor Rudd. He's a senior. He played great here last year, and they almost beat us. When he plays well, they seem to play well.
You've lost your last 4 games down there.
Yeah.
The last one was really excruciating.
I've thought about all of it. Well, we played really well. We just didn't win. Obviously, you don't want to lose fouling. But I used to go in early, go in late, tried it all as far as, you know, when to fly in. But it's going to be cold in Tampa, so it shouldn't affect us. It's not like our guys are going to get off the plane and it's going to be 80 degrees and then they're going to think they're on vacation. So that's a good thing.
It's not going to be this cold.
No. But it's still, you know, it's like we got to Houston and it was 40 and it felt like it was 80 because it was -6 here.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys are riding a hot streak and you're ranked now. Do you have to say anything to the guys to keep them grounded?
No, not to keep them grounded. Biggest thing I think for any team is fighting complacency, and you're winning for a reason. And when you're winning, you have to continue as a coach to accentuate why you are winning. And for us, we are winning because we are by far the best defensive team in our league. The numbers bear it out. So when we play with tremendous heart and hustle, we're really good. When we don't, we're really average. And you could say that about a lot of teams. I'm sure a lot of coaches would say that, but the numbers bear it out with us. You know, I said this from the beginning that I got 3 of the hardest playing guys in the country. I don't think anybody has collectively 3 guys that play harder than Justin, Titus, and SK combined. But when those guys get a little tired and their effort becomes average, we become average. We're winning because of those combined. Their minutes played, they play with more toughness and heart and energy than any 3 guys in the country. And that's what has made us the team we are. That's why our defense is so good. That's why our deflections are so high. That's why our rebounding is great at times. And if our effort gets average, in particular those 3 guys, then we become an average team. When those guys' effort is off the charts, it raises their teammates' level of play, and it makes us an elite team.
Are you surprised this team is where it is now, right now, 5-0 in the conference? Did you think you guys would be here?
I really don't ever think we're going to be 5-0 or 0-5. I will tell you, I thought we could be a great defensive team. I didn't think there was any question about that because of the makeup of our team from a strategic standpoint and what Justin brings to the table from a defensive standpoint. When you have a guy leading the league in block shots by a wide margin that also can move his feet on the perimeter, and then you have a versatile guy like Titus Rubers that can guard 5 positions, you're going to be a great defensive team. So I thought we had a chance to have a really good team. You know, as far as your record goes, to me, we're 0-0. And that's what we, coming off and off days, what we're going to talk to our guys about. I'm going to tell them today that we got 4 games. Our record 0-0. We're going to try to go 4-0 and try to get to February on a 4-game winning streak. That we're starting over today. I talked to them about it last night, or after the Temple game. That we need to get a fresh mindset.
Why?
Just, you know, Jedi mind tricks.
Just to give them something to.
Yeah, just, you know, Jedi mind tricks.
Where do you think you're
I
at?
didn't even watch Star Wars.
Where do you think you're at
Was he a Star Wars guy?
offensively? You talked about how good the defense is, but where do you think their progression is on the offensive end so far?
You know, I think offense comes and goes. SK wasn't going to shoot 55% from the guard position. You know, that number was going to come down, but I think other guys, Shaq and Jermaine, were in the low 30s. They're both in the 40s now with their field goal percentage. What I did on our off day is assess our team in all the areas I think we can improve. I think our offense got good the other night because our passing got better. When I say got good, the last 8 minutes of the game against Temple. Our passing was much better against their zone in the last 8 minutes, getting the ball inside against the zone and then in reading the defense, finding the open man. So when you're asking me an offensive question, to me, you watch a team play well offensively, it's because somebody's finding the open man and somebody's beating their man. You're either finding the open man, and then the hardest part is to beat your man, make somebody help, and then find the open man. And that's an area where we got to keep improving because Shaq can beat his man, but then he doesn't find the open man. You know, it's an area where G's got to improve. His assists are low. He's only got 14 on the year. It's where, you know, Troy's so important for us with a 2-to-1 assist turnover. But really the guy's SK for us because he's got the ball the most. He and Jack, because Jack finds the open man out of the post. The passing is the key to our offense.
With Lawrence out, are you happy with what Nyarchuk's given you?
Yeah, and that's about the 5th way I've heard it pronounced. No, I'm just yeah, you know what? For Dave didn't have a great game against Temple, but I thought against Rutgers and Houston he made a huge difference. Hopefully he can get back to being a major contributor against South Florida. You know, a lot of it is making sure that I put Dave in the right positions. You know, Dave's capable of certain things, and when you put him in a position to be successful, he's got a chance to be successful. You can't ask Dave to do ballerina moves on defense and offense because he doesn't have the feet for it. And he's 7'1". It's just not going to happen. So, you know, but I am happy with what Dave's given us. And I'm happy for Dave because he's a good guy. He's worked hard in the off season, and I'm glad he's getting a chance to contribute. But my hope is that Dave can continue to get better, that getting these minutes that he'll get better and better, and then hopefully we get Jermaine Lawrence back. We're a better basketball team.
Anything else?